I kind of like Ezekiel, actually. People, welcome back to the channel. I am finally finishing the Nightmare Time series. Lots of you messaged me going like, are you doing PERKY'S birds or what? There is no way you just skipped it. There is a way. That is exactly what happened. My brain just went, nope, not that one. Completely ignored it until now. This is the first Starkid video of the year. I'm hoping to do a live very soon, so stay tuned for that. If this is your first time on the channel, welcome. I do lots of Starkid videos, but also theater related videos, so if that's your thing, have a look around. And if you like what you see, subscribe. I promise we have fun here when I'm not being emotionally traumatized by these shows. You'll also find me on Patreon, where there's some extra content, early access to videos. So if you want to check it out, link in the description. Now, this is really bittersweet, to be honest. Are we ready to end this? I've heard there is a lot of Lauren Lopez in this, so I'm hooked already. I'm a simple girl. I see Lauren, I press play. I kind of just want the rock version of this song every time now. That was such a banger. I think we can skip this, right? Episode 2, part 1, let's go. It's sort of like the last episode now, actually.
Deep in the heart of Witchwood Forest, marijuana plants grow tall and strong, swaying gently.
What?
This is PERKY'S bugs.
Stop! It's Emma, isn't it? Emma reached her goal of having a marijuana farm. Yes! I am down for anything, Emma. Oh, that's so funny. Why is she a redneck now?
Later, Ziggs bursts out the front door. They're wielding two pistols, firing wildly.
Oh my god, how many birds are you killing?
Did we get him?
Nighthawks.
Nighthawks, huh?
Ziggy's ears perk up.
Interesting.
What's that? More varmints.
Two
Oh.
kids from Hatchetfield High march around waving signs and shouting, "Hey, ho, heck, no, PERKY'S buds have gotta go."
Of course he had to be her.
Emma glares down at the teens. Holier than
Couldn't
thou
have been
church
anyone else.
girl, notorious for her unrelenting prudishness.
Grace Jackson.
What do you want, Grace?
Wow, Grace and Emma in the same environment, something I never knew I needed.
It's threatening the checker-tailed nighthawk population. Yesterday I found one so stoned he wouldn't get out of the road. It caused a traffic jam. People were late, Emma.
Look, I don't want these damn birds eating my crops either.
I mean, we just tried to shoot one.
Shoot one.
Oh no.
Checker-tailed nighthawks are a protected species. They only live on this island. If you harm one of those majestic creatures, then we might just have the legal authority to shut you down.
Did I mishear that, Ziggy, or was that a threat?
Ooh, it sounded pretty hateful to me, Perky.
We don't take too kindly to threats around here.
Attached to the back of the tractor is a wood chipper. Ziggs flips it on and tosses a bag of manure into the field.
Ziggs has been mentioned before. Don't remember when, but they have,
They
right?
drop their signs, hop on their bikes, and retreat. That evening, Emma and Ziggs sit on the porch, passing a joint.
How has this friendship happened?
My dream.
It is beautiful.
I mean, I guess I would need context on Ziggs to know, and I don't have it.
What was I saying?
You know, I used to grow and sell my own weed in high school.
Of course you did, Emma.
It was the cleanest, purest, most cerebral high.
Oh, you're a legend, Em.
Are you gonna see
Tales
Paul?
of your weed echo through Hatchetfield
Hope so.
High to this very day.
And when I graduated community college and unlocked my inheritance, I found out my parents owned all those acres of Witchwood. It was meant to be.
That's interesting. That her parents own. Imagine if her parents were actually part of the cult. That would be interesting. If they own acres of the Witchwood. Maybe I'm stretching too far here, but that would be funny. That would make for some good stories.
Listen to them out there, laughing at me. Fucking birds.
It actually sounds like they're laughing.
The next day, Ziggs stands alone in the field pruning the plants, when suddenly, a voice pipes up.
Hey,
Ezekiel.
huh?
Ziggs turns one way.
Is this gonna be that were they high or did that really happen type of
Then
story?
you notice a nighthawk.
What?
Did you just say that, or did I think it?
Mm.
The Nighthawk
See?
stared at him like,
You can't keep eating this stuff, alright? I'm gonna have to shoot you, and I don't want to do that. Okay, I'm a vegan.
the bird cocks its head.
Don't look at me like that. Fine. Let's just keep this between us, alright?
Ziggs takes a big hit off their joint and blows smoke into the Nighthawk's face.
Oh my
The
god.
bird breathes it in and ruffles its feathers happily.
Alright, there. Now...
That is no
we're
normal
cutting you
bird.
off.
Ziggs, that is no normal bird.
You. Ziggs turns to see a rough-looking man standing at the edge of Emma's land.
Hey, dude.
3 more equally rugged men
They're
saunter
so
out
high.
the wood.
The hell?
Dudes.
Ew.
We'd like to have a word with Perky.
She's up at the house, man. That's all the fuck back there.
I would really love to know how they put these
Here I am.
videos together. Because I'm assuming they all record separately, right? But the timing can be so tricky.
The man
To
lifts
nail?
the bottom of his flannel shirt, revealing a pistol tucked into his jeans.
Whoa, chill, dude. I'll go get her. Peace and love.
Coming from the person who just shot a bunch of birds.
Hey, Emma, there's a bunch of Republicans out here.
Not Grace again.
No, like scary ones.
The Metzgers.
Emma throws open a storage closet. She grabs a leather belt with 2 holsters and buckles it around her waist.
Wow.
She loads
Who
fresh
would have
clips
thought
into a
Emma
pistol.
is it actually? That tracks.
Back outside, Louis Metzger spots Emma and Ziggs heading
This
to
violence,
the
it was there from the start.
He smiles with rotten teeth and the pate hate.
I don't know, Louis. That sounds like you're calling her an attractive toilet.
Shut up, you dumb.
I already said I wasn't gonna talk to you, jizz stains. If Bob Metzger has something to say to me, he can do it himself.
More of the Metzger clan comes tromping out of the
Ugh,
woods
more of
carrying
them.
makeshift
No
litter.
thanks.
Bob Metzger. They send
Oh no, that's fine. We can have more. Oh, I haven't seen Dylan in so long.
Emma Perkins, you wanted me. You got me.
Don't you think it's time for the kids to move out, Bob?
My kin stays with their daddy on our land. Land we paid for with blood.
And as long as they stay on that land, we don't have a problem in the world, Bob. But I will not have them harassing my employee. Creeping around, pulling this deliverance shit. It's nobody's business but mine what I do on my property.
What you done
She is correct.
is an abomination. I don't give a toot about the grass you've been growing. It's what you done with the trees.
What?
You cut down acres of them without a thought of what it might do to this town.
Was not expecting him to be an
I
environmentalist.
thought you were Republicans, but like,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
There you go.
Respect. Save the trees.
Not now.
No, there is something about the trees.
Great-granddaddy bought
This is deeper than it looks.
He made a solemn vow to tend to it, protect it. For his sake, I'll give you one final warning. You clean up this shit and
Interesting.
go back to the city where you come from, okay?
Does this have to do with the birds? I think like the
Guess I'm
trees
putting up a fence.
where the birds used to live, and they're trying to protect the birds because the birds are some sort of
The innocent must
supernatural
suffer. Guilty must
creatures.
be punished. You must
I'm
taste
trying.
blood. That night, inside the farmhouse, Ziggs holds a painting they've been working on for the past 2 weeks.
Honestly,
Art student and
Nick's
Hatchetfield
range
Community
always
College.
surprises me as
Ziggy
well.
is Emma's farmhand and graphic designer.
As we all know, the Hatchetfield Honey Festival is coming up, and it is the perfect place to get the word out about our fine
Okay, yeah, so
but
some of you
we
actually told me
expect people
that
to leave their friendly
Nightmare Time
neighborhood
2
dealers.
all happen in the same timeline, right? Because it's when the Honey Festival is happening,
So then
while
officially
the other
of PERKY'S Bud.
Nightmare Time 1, each episode is a different timeline. Is that what it is? Still trying to wrap my head around it.
Huh.
Pretty kick-ass, right?
It's like a pinup.
Sex sells, Emma.
I'll tell you this.
No, I don't like that. That's not
Emma
what
in
it is.
plates?
PERKY'S Buds is about raging against the capitalist patriarchy in like a chill way, while still making tons of money. This drama is like too favoring of the male gaze.
What are you talking talking about. It's my gaze. And I like tickle bitties.
You know what? Cookie should be like a dog. A good dog.
A dog with tickle bitties.
Oh my
Let's
god.
put in this for now, huh? We've got more important work to do. Testing the product. Maintain quality control.
A few hours later, an extremely stoned Emma lies on the couch. Outside, there's a rustling. Ziggy jumps.
What was that? Did you hear something or did I?
Calm down.
Did you hear something?
You're paranoid. It's making me paranoid.
Sorry.
I don't know why I found that so funny.
I was thinking about those Republicans from earlier.
You think they're gonna come kill us?
I was thinking about how they're gonna cancel out my vote in the next election. Oh, but they could kill us, couldn't they? Oh, holy shit.
Relax. I'm gonna tell you something, Ziggs.
Oh man.
The secret of Perky's buds. You ever wonder why we grow such good weed? We're terrible
It's the
farmers.
land.
Oh, you noticed?
It doesn't even matter. I used to grow pot in my closet. Like, I didn't even know it needed light. I forgot to water it, the dog pissed all over it. But still that weed flourished. And I worked on
What's
pot
happening?
farms all through my 20s, and I was like, why is this so hard for these guys? Growing pot's easy. And then I found out it's not. It's like really difficult. Every plant I ever grew was potted in dirt taken from right here.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Witchwood Forest. It's the soil. Things grow here. They grow fast.
Which is funny, isn't it? Because
Different.
such a cursed place.
It's magic.
That gives you such good
The
things.
soil's magic. And the trees are magic.
It's so
Do you
deep.
think that's why those dudes were so mad that we chopped them all down?
Oh, they don't give a shit about trees. They're Republicans. They just want to scare us off the land so they can have all my weed for themselves.
Right.
They're not gonna do shit.
One of the farmhouse windows
Yeah, not sure about that, Emma.
The front doors kick down and the Metzger brothers stomp in wielding torches and hatchets. We mourn you, Berkey. Out in the field, the Metzger brothers slam shovels into the dirt and gaze down at their handiwork. Emma and Ziggs have been almost entirely buried. Only their heads poke out
What?
of the ground, like ripe melons.
Like ripe melons.
Guys, we were right about to pack up and leave when you came barging in.
Time for talk is over.
At least Bob definitely knows something about this whole soil thing.
Let's cut a deal. I'll give you 20% of our annual profits. It's my final offer.
He doesn't care about the money.
Cut down for this cannabis. Let me explain something to you, Emma. Some folk in this town are born different.
Oh man.
Back in the old days, they called it having a touch of the gift. But whose gift is unclean, vile, sorcery? It is the sworn duty of the Hatchetmen to collect these freaks and bring them here to be planted.
What? So maybe it wasn't the soil, maybe it's Emma?
Frees them of their tainted flesh and gives them a new body of bark and leaf. Their roots and canopies make a net to catch all that bad magic.
That's
So
insane.
that it may not seep into the precious skin of any more beautiful babies. You cut down those trees. You open the floodgates.
Wow.
You took all the power built up in that soil and you smoked it.
Wow, now that's a plot.
All right, boys. Let's clear out all this shit. We got some planting to do. The tractor roars to
Was
life
he gonna
with corn
plant
nuts
them?
on the wheel. He plows directly into Emma's crops. The twirling blades of the front-mounted wheat cutter leave nothing but flattened, shredded pot leaves in their wake.
Oh man.
Bob Metzger tosses it into the lard. Put an end to this. Perky's buds. Once and for plop. A glob of white liquid falls
Oh,
from
no.
the sky and splats across the front of Bob's shirt. He looks down at his chest, then up to a flock of birds circling overhead.
See? Knew the birds were bad. They're trying to protect the crops because they want that portal open.
Suddenly, all around them, white pellets begin raining down. Bob
Ew.
Metzger watches as the birds are joined by another flock, flying in from the east, then another from the south. Soon, birds swarm from every direction. The Metzgers stare up at the entire checker-tail nighthawk population blanketing the sky.
Weird.
I ain't never seen anything like. Suddenly, the thousands of nighthawks dive in perfect, horrifying unison.
Who would have known? Bob is not a villain here.
Each slashing with their claws, stripping his flesh away bit by bit.
Ugh.
In mere moments, Louis is nothing more than a gore-soaked skeleton.
Oh.
Ropes are tangled. Lars Metzger flees the attacking birds. He dives into a thicket of pot plants, hiding in the dirt, safe, until the enormous tractor tears through the field.
Jeez.
Lars watches the blades of the wheat cutter whirl towards him.
This is so gory.
Bob Metzger falls
My
from his
God.
feet. The flock engulfs him. Get out of here. Goddamn birds. Emma and Ziggs look on in horror as Bob is pecked to bloody bits.
Oh.
A shovel comes careening towards Emma and Ziggs. Whack! It knocks both of
Ouch.
them in the head.
How did it get so bloody so fast?
The morning sun streams in through the window.
They're alive. Good.
Ziggs, wake up.
Ziggs, too, is filthy from head to toe.
What happened last night?
What happened?
We got high?
Yeah.
Wasn't there also like a fight?
Oh my god.
I don't.
They're not gonna remember this?
Yeah, there was.
About the logo.
Logo. It should be a nighthawk.
Oh.
Come on, let's see if we got any of those donuts left.
Emma and Ziggs head for the kitchen,
Oh my god.
but stop dead in their tracks at the foot of the stairs. The entire farmhouse is filled with checker-tail nighthawks. They cover the shelves and cabinets. The floor
That is
blanket
so
with
creepy.
In unison, the nighthawks turn their heads to the duo. Then one of the birds hops off the couch and wanders toward them.
Good morning, Perky. Ziggs. Are you still as baked as we are?
I think my brain broke.
Same.
There's nothing to be afraid of, Ziggy. We took care of the Metzgers, don't you remember?
Images of the previous night come flashing through Emma's head.
So coming back to me now.
You birds killed them.
Yep.
To protect the farm. We couldn't let them destroy the weed. It's good shit, Emma. The best we've ever tasted. In fact, it's the weed that made this conversation possible. Consuming it raised our consciousness to new heights, you could say. We now speak mind to mind.
Your magic weed made the birds psychic.
Just telepathic, for the time being. If we get high enough, who knows the limits of our mental capabilities? Why, mere months ago, I was a nameless, thoughtless animal. Now, I speak for the flock. I am Ezekiel, elected leader of the
Ezekiel.
Hatchetfield Nighthawks.
Hi, Ezekiel.
Are you ready to get to work?
Work?
Those men were able to destroy a large swath of the harvest before we could intervene. This is unacceptable. You must plant more. And now that the Metzgers are gone, you may expand the farm into their land as well. This will please us, and so it is good. We must have more weed.
And so it is good.
Nighthawks begin to
Okay, I love what Joey did to this character.
But there are like human laws we have to consider. That's not my property.
Human laws are irrelevant. They mean nothing to us birds. We shit on your institutions. We rage against the capitalist patriarchy. It concerns us that you slept until 9:30. You're losing precious daylight. Don't you think you should get to work?
work.
Yeah, we'll get right on that.
Out in the field, Ziggy prunes
What
the
a
crops
trip.
while Ezekiel and a dozen other nighthawks look on.
Growing weed for a bunch of birds. Nothing on the Craigslist yet about this.
Ziggy pockets their shears and starts back to the farmhouse.
Where do you think you're going?
To drop a deuce.
What does this mean? To drop a deuce.
To take a shit.
Humans puzzle me, Isaac.
So
Isaac.
go back to the house and drop
drop that deuce. No, this is unacceptable. The time spent walking to the house and back will be wasted. You will do as us birds do.
Ezekiel lifts his tail and drops a poop
Oh,
splatter
man.
without missing a beat.
Quickly, efficiently, then back to work.
So you want me to just shit right here?
Please don't do it.
Of course.
Please don't.
But this will cause you discomfort and slacken your pace. Unacceptable. You will shit right now.
Oh my god.
Man. As the sun sets, an exhausted Emma and Ziggs trudge back to the farmhouse. Dozens of watchful nighthawks circling overhead.
Come on, this is bogus.
You're gonna end up killing them.
I know. Shit on the ground in front of them. From now on, we're gonna have to watch where we step.
You better do something about these birds, or you're gonna lose your farmhand and your graphic designer.
I'll think of something.
You seem fatigued.
You think?
We've been working non-stop all day. We're tired.
Hungry.
We can't do anything if we're hungry. And wouldn't you know it, there's not a scrap of food in the house. We need to go into town to get something to eat. So we can work.
This is unacceptable.
Well, it's gonna have to be acceptable.
If you leave, you will be tempted not to return. You may seek help.
That's a smart bird.
You will never go into town again. You will eat as us birds eat. We will care for you, nourish you, and you will use your opposable thumbs to grow wheat. This is the contract. It is what we desire, and so it is good. Now, which of you will be fed first?
Look, a contract needs to be negotiated.
Her, Nighthawks, feed Emma.
Whoa, hey, what are you doing?
Masses of birds stick their talons into her mouth, prying it open.
Ugh.
Then birds begin blasting Emma with projectile vomit.
Oh,
Within less than a second,
stop.
her mouth-
No, man, no. Oh, disgusting. Poor Emma.
Very good, Emma. Now you, Ziggs.
No, I'm not hungry.
It's
backs
just
away.
birds.
Surround them as well.
I was not expecting this to turn on me like that.
No, I can't do this.
Ugh.
Ziggs falls to the ground beside Emma. Ezekiel is pleased.
Now, go to
Oh,
bed. Rest. We will
so
work harder.
disturbing.
Not upstairs. The barn is acceptable for you. The house is ours now. We're going to get stoned and watch Netflix. Something about birds.
I love what Joey's doing here. It's so funny because even the way he's like moving himself and
I'm not gonna let it get
making
out
those
of
little
you.
pauses in between words is exactly like what I picture a bird would, how a bird would speak if they were to speak.
But there are thousands of these birds. We need at least like 1,000 cats. And what if the cats start eating the wheat? Then the cats will get smart, and then we'll be working for a bunch of cats.
Well, then we can
This
just
is
get
crazy.
1,000 dogs to chase off the cats. Doesn't matter if the dogs get smart because dogs are nice and they'd never do this to us.
Well, we can't even get to the car, so this is all a moot point. What else could scare off birds? Scarecrow?
But these aren't crows, Emma. They're nighthawks.
Oh my god, Ziggs, come on.
They're dumb birds.
I don't know.
They're smart though.
We just
These are
need
smart
to distract
birds.
them long enough to reach the car. Then we can go get all those cats.
You know what? We should just get the dogs too while we're out.
Obviously. Alright, let's make this scarecrow. Give me your clothes.
Ziggs is just in their own world.
You're the artist. Draw a face on that bag. Ziggy. What the hell? Why does he look so friendly? Don't make him scary. Give him angry eyes and sharp teeth.
Emma, this whole plan hinges on those birds believing this is a real guy. Nobody is gonna believe this dude in a Grateful Dead tee is walking around looking all hateful. He's gotta be cool as hell and chill as fuck.
Fine. Just hurry.
Later, with the finished scarecrow in hand, Ziggs and Emma peek out the barn door.
Coast is clear.
Okay.
Come on, let's plant him.
Inside, the Nighthawks are stoned and distracted, gathered around the TV. They're watching them have
This is insane.
On screen, a bird of paradise hops and bobs, performing a mating dance. Ezekiel is scandalized.
Well, this is just porn now.
The next morning, the
The entire flock is gathered around a mysterious stranger who appeared sometime during the night.
Where did he come from?
I don't know. I cannot hear his thoughts. His mind is so vacant.
I'm frightened, Ezekiel. Perhaps we should leave.
And let this man smoke our weed? Isaac, never speak to me again. I shall handle this.
Ezekiel hops toward the intruder.
I kind of like Ezekiel, actually.
From where do you fare?
Kind of want him to
You will answer
succeed.
me. The consequences will be most severe.
The figure remains silent. The other Nighthawks began chattering amongst themselves. The stranger says nothing.
He defies Ezekiel. Perhaps Ezekiel is weak. Perhaps we could all defy him.
Oh,
Ezekiel
no.
flaps his wings at them angrily.
I can hear your thoughts. Silence.
Okay, they're distracted. Let's go, go, go!
Meanwhile, Ezekiel's patience
Oh my
with
God.
the scarecrow has worn thin.
All right. I gave you fair warning.
I know I do this every episode,
Attack.
and every time it's for nothing, but please don't hurt Emma.
Apprehensive, Ezekiel glares at them.
Well,
The flock stares back, unmoving.
cowards. I'll do it myself then. I shall peck this man to death with my own beak.
Why is Ezekiel so violent?
The sudden movement causes the little bird's courage to falter, and he flutters into the air. In the distance, the engine of the human automobile revs. Emma's car. Ezekiel senses foul trickery. Turns to the scarecrow and pecks it, pulling out a beak full of
Straw. We've been deceived, Nighthawks. After them. Don't let the thumbs escape.
Emma's car.
Don't let the
zooms down
thumbs
the
escape.
gravel from the farm's front.
Those stupid birds.
But the moment of triumph dies when Ziggy looks in the rearview mirror.
And a flock of birds.
At first, it's nothing
Wave.
but a scatter of birds in the distance, until the entire sky is blacked out by
Ah.
nighthawks.
Wow.
The nighthawks swarm the car, hurling themselves into it. Emma can't see a thing. The windshield is obscured by flapping, clawing birds. The glass on the windows begins to crack. Then
I just really love how visual these stories always are.
shatters the windows, and the nighthawks come flooding in. Emma throws open her door and dives out, but Ziggy is engulfed by the birds.
I'll come back for you!
Then she turns and runs. She weaves through trees, hopping down branches, until she finally reaches the main road.
How did she? How? How did she escape that? Please don't
Then
hurt
she
her.
hears a faint sing getting closer. La 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 la.
Why is she always involved
Emma runs to her.
when terrible things are happening?
Grace, quick, give me your bite.
No way! I'm headed to a babysitting appointment, and there's one thing you better hurry up and know about Grace Chastity. I'm always on time.
You gotta help me. It's the Nighthawks. They hate my weed. They're smart now, Grace. And they're trying to kill me. But I wanna live. I wanna live.
Grace looks
This
at
doesn't
this
look good.
30-something-year-old woman standing there pathetically in her underwear.
She's gonna think
Her
she's
hair's a
high.
mess, her eyes are wild, and she's sporting a particularly skunky smell.
You stink, Emma Perkins. I can't help you until you help yourself.
Oh man,
Please,
this
Grace.
is. Oh no.
She pulls her bike away from Emma.
You made this bed, Emma, and now you shall reap what you sow. La 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 la.
Grace continues on her way, and Emma watches her last hope disappear over the hill.
I would have just smacked her and robbed her.
Then the cyclone
I mean-
flurry, the swarm descends. Emma throws up her hands, screaming until one of the stray nighthawks slams into the back of her head. She falls to the ground, unconscious.
Again.
Sometime later,
This episode is very Hitchcock coded, isn't it? That type of
Humans
Horror.
think you're very clever, don't you, Emma? We had a contract, and you repaid us with deceit and treachery. Well, we shan't make that mistake again.
What are you gonna do? Kill me? I've got
hey man,
the thumbs.
don't give him ideas.
Humans, your arrogance knows no bounds. It is true, your thumbs and bodies are tools, much needed tools, like a tractor. But tell me, Emma,
Oh no.
does a tractor
Oh no.
need a mind?
Oh no.
Our powers have grown.
The barn door.
See kids, the moral here is weed is bad for you.
It zigs, but any semblance of conscious thought has left their eyes. They stumble forward awkwardly, as if each of their limbs is being puppeteered by a separate will.
What did you do to them? You animals!
If enough of us focus, we can not only speak into your minds, we can control them. We can drive you.
Ziggs trudges closer. Emma backs away.
You shall be the test subject, Emma.
Oh man.
And I shall be the surgeon. With mine own beak and talon, I shall peck away your unnecessary brain matter.
Ew.
And shit it out in little white globs. Then I'll do the same
is
to
so
all of
aggressive.
Hatchetfield, and there will be weed as far as the eye can see. PERKY'S Buds is going to be a great success. Ziggy, restrain Emma.
Honestly, when I think
Ziggs
it can't
shambles
get
forward, extending their
weirder,
arms. Emma whirls around. She's surrounded by birds. There's no escape.
I'm kind of glad that I watched this one last, because it's definitely a step up from the others in terms of
That's your
weirdness.
one free shot, dude. Break their control, or you can look for another job.
Ziggy lands another punch.
Okay. Now I'm gonna kick
Ah.
your fucking ass.
Emma
Go,
tries
Emma.
at Ziggs, who dodges clumsily. Soon, Ziggs gets the upper hand. They round on Emma, fling themselves forward, and trap old Perky in a tight headlock.
Stop,
She reaches
stop,
out to Ziggy's
stop.
backside. The one thing she knows Ziggy is never without. Ziggy's lighter.
Time to blaze, you fucking birds.
She tosses
Oh
the
my
lighter
God.
into a huge mound of dry hay. It bursts
Is she
into
just gonna
panic. The Nighthawks take
burn
flanking
everyone?
wide, but they only
Because she's still in there as well.
flames. Within moments, the barn is a smoky, smoldering hell. With the birds preoccupied, their hold on Ziggy's mind dissipates. Huh? Thought. Emma punches
Oh.
Ziggy before the fight's over.
Ziggs? Is that you?
Yeah, it's Mingy, you sucker punching dickhead. I'm gonna kick your ass.
Come on.
And they race for the door.
After them.
As Emma flees the crumbling barn, she grabs a plank
Oh,
of burning
thank God.
wood,
Thank
runs
God.
into the field,
Emma's fine.
into her beloved
And I think
place,
she will be.
knowing what must be
Hopefully.
Goodbye, buddies. I won't let them have you.
done. Emma touches her
Good one.
makeshift torch to a pot plant, setting it alight.
But also, that means the whole field is destroyed.
They swoop towards Emma.
Which means if that opens a portal, it's gonna make things worse, right?
The flock is starting to feel a lot more chill. What they don't realize is that while they've been chasing Emma, they were breathing in lungfuls of smoke from the burning magic weed. The birds are stoned. Stoned
To the bone.
Oh,
There's no coming back
that's
now.
some good shit. Emma and Ziggs run for cover in the farmhouse. Ezekiel screams, struggling to regain control of the flock.
Isaac, what are you doing? They're heading for the farmhouse. Get
So you're
chase.
not talking to Isaac anymore.
Fuck that. I'm chasing the dragon.
So all they needed was just a lot more weed.
A rush of fury floods his psychic mind. Then, a flaming pitchfork flies from the burning barn and impales Isaac, pinning him
Ooh.
to the ground. Shunk. Ezekiel's eyes widen as he realizes he made the pitchfork move. Power courses through his
Oh no.
Yes, I am ascending.
What the hell? This is gonna come back to bite him in the ass. There is no way
Maybe they can shoot their way out.
you can keep up with that much weed.
Guns, where are the guns?
Oh no. Ezekiel is gonna show up like.
Around him, floating in the air, is their entire arsenal of weapons.
Floating in the air.
Human
This is
season.
amazing. He's a Jedi now.
What are we gonna do?
Run?
Emma spots something in the living room.
I've got a plan.
Also,
Ezekiel flutters
maybe
down the
just
hall.
smoke a lot too so you can gain the power.
You can't escape me. Don't you see I've become the most powerful being on Earth? A bird, surrounded by a flock of floating guns.
That's insane.
He spots the shape of a woman.
It's the scarecrow, I know.
Ezekiel flaps over to find
Oh, it's the post. Okay, that's the next best thing.
From behind him, Emma appears, brandishing a shovel.
Surprise, bird brain!
Whack hits Ezekiel, and the bird goes flying.
Nice.
He crashes through the window and into the wood chipper Ziggs has waiting just outside. The Nighthawk goes through the grinder and shoots out the other side a small tuft of feathers and blood.
Ugh. I liked the changing the lighting there. Good, nice detail, Joey.
Spread to the tractor's gas tank. It explodes.
You went from
Ziggy flees
green
the falling
to
debris.
blood
They
color.
run back inside.
Good one.
Emma, the fire. It's out of control. I don't think we're getting out of this one.
Stop. Not Emma. I don't care if it's a different timeline and she's alive in other timelines. I don't care. Just don't hurt Emma ever.
Emma retrieves a metal lockbox. She and Ziggs ascend to the roof. They gaze out at the carnage below.
They're just gonna
The
smoke.
Nighthawk. Emma opens the box. Inside is the fattest blunt she ever rolled.
Are you serious right now? That's
We're
massive.
saving it for a special occasion. Let's go down in a blaze of glory.
It's been an honor.
Alright, that's enough. Don't bogart that shit.
They pass it back. Emma takes it and proudly recites what she swore in high school would be her final words.
Fuck the patriarchy.
Fuck. Then, sirens in the distance. Emma and Ziggs spot flashing lights approaching.
Thank God.
Cool,
Whoever it is.
Hey, help us! Help us! Help us! As firefighters put out the last of the flames, Emma and Ziggs stand safely on the ground.
Thank God.
next to a police officer.
Okay. They know better than to play with Emma dying. They know
Told
better.
us to send every available unit. Said there was a woman high on drugs about to do something drastic.
Good one, Grace. Good one.
Well, we're glad you're here.
She finally saved the day for once. Without
The
making
officer
things
holds
worse.
up one of the kiss-
Checkertail
Oh,
Nighthawks
has
are
she?
an endangered species. Killing one is a federal offense.
Oh, man.
And you burned them, impaled them, threw them in your wood chipper. You're
Oops.
both under arrest.
It's fine. Just.
Hate this job.
I'm okay with that. As long as they're alive.
Back and the week has got you feeling.
What is this? The mouth is just. That was insane. But it was insane in a chill way, if that makes sense. It felt very contained on its own, like, little story. You know, when you're watching a show and they do filler episodes where they don't really connect to the main plot but are still in the same universe with the same characters, this episode felt like that. What is this editing? Good lord. What? What a trip. Literally. Even like the weird Google searches. You know what? Like, it makes sense, right? If they're all very high. Pretty insane, wasn't it? I'll be honest, I thought they were gonna build up more on the whole the Witchwood is key to let all the evil into Hatchetfield, and how the both of them cutting down the trees meant that portal was open and evil was released. But then the episode just shifted into the birds, which was a little bit disappointing if I'm being honest. Because there was something there with the tree situation that connected better to the universe, right? Because that's the whole thing about Hatchetfield. There's always a way for evil to come in. But at the same time, I really enjoyed the whole Hitchcock vibe to the birds. Joey did a great job of this character. It was very enjoyable to watch his acting. It felt easier to watch in the sense that I don't have to make that much of an effort to think of any connections. It's its own thing. Obviously, it was great to see Emma again. For once, it sort of ended well. At least they're good and alive. Now I know who Ziggs is. So I'm kind of glad that I watched this last, because getting through the more complex stuff first makes this one feel like, okay, just sit down and relax and just have some fun now. That's it, my people. Nightmare Time is done. Like I said, I'm planning a Hatchetfield live at some point so we can discuss some theories. I can go through some of your comments in the Nerdy Prudes video and we can discuss that as well. I'm sure there's more Starkid coming up, but I'm really hoping they have a break of Hatchetfield and explore something else. I kind of miss their parody shows, so it would be really cool if they were to play around with an existing show or movie or whatever. What do you think Starkid should do next? Let me know in the comments. And did you enjoy this video? Then make sure to leave your like in the comments below, and I'll see you next time to conquer the world of musical theatre. Keep singing. Ciao!